What's up everybody? Welcome back to another Battleforge video. I am Adam Glover and today it's a good one. We're going to be talking about fitness supplements for beginners. Let's get to it. I'm going to start this video off by saying you don't need supplements to hit your fitness goals. There are loads of companies out there selling you products saying you must have this. This is the must-have supplement so you can shred up, get massive, whatever. You don't need any of it. What you do need is a good solid foundation of nutrition, of your main diet before you start focusing on when you should take different supplements and different tablets and intra-workout carbohydrates. Focus on good whole food, plenty of fruit and veg, a good source of protein. You can do that consistently day after day. That's when you start thinking about this stuff. But hey, if you're still here, you still want to listen, the first product that I suggest that you should try isn't going to come as a surprise to any of you. Protein. Specifically, whey protein isolate. None of this compound toning diet mass stuff. Now what you're actually trying to get out of protein powder, correct me if I'm wrong, is protein. There are hundreds of different brands out there. My Protein, USN, PhD, loads of three-letter acronyms that I can't quite remember to the top of my head. And I use awesome supplements. I've been using them for a very long time now and I trust them. Now this is the thing that I'm going to say when it comes to protein powder. I'm not going to say use this protein powder over that protein powder. What you need to do is find one you like and stick with it. Awesome Supplements vegan protein powder. I am not a vegan. However, the flavours that these guys do are incredible. You got chocolate orange, salted caramel. This one is chocolate nut. I like Awesome Supplements because I like the flavour. I like the variety of different flavours. There's no bits with it. It tastes good to me and I enjoy it. So that's why I picked that brand. If you are looking at testing them out, they do samples. Hashtag not sponsored. I would definitely suggest giving them a go because I've been with them so long and to be honest, I don't really see myself changing brands because I enjoy the brand, I enjoy the products they bring out. As you know on this channel, I've been a big supporter of them, so I would definitely recommend them. We all know what protein does. It helps you build muscle, okay? Now, muscle protein synthesis and all that sort of stuff and timing and all that, that's not what this video is about. However, if you want to hear about that, drop a comment below and we can chat more and maybe I'll do a video about protein time. Protein builds muscle, specifically the muscle that you tear when you're training. So it's really good to build on that blocks to make it bigger, stronger, therefore you get bigger. Okay? Protein. So basic supplement number one, a good whey protein that you enjoy. Moving on to supplement number two, creatine. Creatine monohydrate specifically is one of the most researched supplements out there. Proven effects of creatine aids in recovery. So building a level of creatine in your blood will assist in you being able to train for a longer, extended period of time over weeks, months, years at a higher intensity. What it also does is it influences strength output under intense effort.
Everybody want to be a bodybuilder. Right. Don't nobody want to lift this heavy ass weight.
So it helps when you're lifting heavy, sprinting, all that sort of stuff. So when you are working at maximal capacity, creatine has been shown in studies to improve your output, therefore aiding in performance. I go with Awesome Supplements. Now this isn't just creatine. Here's me talking about just getting a creatine monohydrate. But what I get out of this is called Awesome Supplements Performance Blend. Not only does it give me my daily hit of creatine, which I require, it also gives me a hit of beta-alanine that gives me the tingly feeling right before I train. To be honest, the tingly feeling for me now after taking it, your body builds up a resistance to it and therefore isn't as strong as it was the first time. I remember the first time I took this and I was like, oh my days, I was tingling, I was scratching, like, oh, If anyone ever took the original formula of Jack 3D or Jacked or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm talking about. It's insane. You feel like you can rip the doors off a tank. Hashtag Tom Hardy. 5 to 10 grams of creatine monohydrate a day has shown in studies to improve strength output and increase recovery capacity. No brainer, alright? Relatively cheap. This is like £20 because it's got beta-alanine in it, and that's for a month's supply. But the creatine itself, just on its own, is like 15 quid. Do not pay over the odds for creatine monohydrate. So the next supplement, I think that anyone who wants to up their fitness goals should be taking a good quality multivitamin. The reason being that in today's world, people don't necessarily pay that much attention to their micronutrients. And when I say micronutrients, what I define that as, or what science defines that as,
yes, science,
is vitamins and minerals. It's very difficult to know what you are deficient in. And the big fad at the moment is PT saying, you are deficient in magnesium and zinc. Okay, that's the thing. It's 2 minerals that people think everyone's deficient in. Now, in regards to micronutrients, there aren't really that many that taking slightly over the recommended daily dosage will cause a negative impact on your health. Yes, alright, if you take 5,000% of your vitamin C intake in one day, you'll end up turning orange like the Sunny D kids back in the day. If you know, you know. A good quality multivitamin and an omega-3 supplementation for strong bone health will ensure that your immune system, your body doesn't pack in when you're training so hard or you're pushing yourself, especially in the winter when there's colds and COVID and all that sort of stuff cutting around. You want to make sure that you're doing the micros well, because then you can continue to train at optimal efficiency. Cover your bases. Again, I go with Awesome Supplements Daily Dose. If you are interested in what effects are of different compounds of different vitamin, like all this sort of stuff, I would absolutely suggest you check out www.examine.com. Now, it's an impartial, unbiased service where it looks at the different supplements, areas for muscle building, fat loss, all that crazy stuff for mind health, bone joints, all this good stuff. You can type benefit in there and it will tell you what scientific studies have said about those specific compounds. For instance, L-carnitine, glutamine, leucine, all this good stuff. Yeah, so if you want direct answers, I would definitely suggest you go there. So that, you definitely, if you want to be training hard for a long period of time, take yourself some multivitamins and omega-3 supplementation. That about covers it. I know. Free supplements. That's what I suggest you take if you're beginning in your fitness journey and you've got the basics of your nutrition nailed. Don't think you can go off and eat Big Macs and Burger King and pizza all the time and then go, well, it's alright, I take protein and creatine, it's all good. Yeah. Do the basics first, do your nutrition, then worry about the marginal gains. But if you think you've got your nutrition dialed and you want to go into this sort of stuff, have a little look at protein, creatine, decent multivitamin, and omega-3 supplementation. The rest of the supplementation, ZMA, L-carnitine, glutamine, BCAAs, all that good stuff, yeah. If you want to go down that route, I'd suggest doing all of the good stuff, the basics well first, build a solid foundation, and then do your own research, rather than going, I'll just focus on the marginal gains, because Big John at the gym said, well, not in the current climate, but Big John in the gym said that I should be taking ZMA. Like, don't take that as gospel. Just because it worked for him or her doesn't mean it's going to work for you. I hope this was helpful to you. When I started out in the fitness game, some would argue I'm still starting out in the fitness game, so much rubbish out there that I took on board and went, yeah, that works, that's fine, that's good. I found it really difficult to identify what really worked, and it's only since I dialed in nutrition and started doing the coaching courses and all that sort of stuff that I have a bit more knowledge about it now. That about covers it, really. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense to you, and if you want to chat about it more, get in the comments below and we can have a chat and I can talk about where it comes from, and then maybe talk a bit more on other, like via email, Instagram @BattleForged. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you do massive favour, smash that thumbs up button, do all of the good stuff, subscribe to the channel, follow me on socials, you know all the good stuff by now, and I will see you in the next one.